How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I said we need to clean up any residue that we left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up so you don't carry that baggage over to today. So you have a very good day today. I have some things that I had to clean up from yesterday. I'll talk about today, and it's going to be a part of the podcast. I'm going to read the list. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere, then you do nothing but have excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually, abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. All right, I want to talk about boundaries. I had a complete meltdown yesterday after work, just on overload. I needed to set some boundaries with my husband this morning. I needed to clean up what happened yesterday, and we're in season right now, and everything is nonstop, and there's things that need to be shut down at a certain time, or else it just keeps going and going and going. And remember how I told you about not doing too much of something, or else you end up resenting it. Well, it happened yesterday where I needed to set some boundaries, and when we shut down the real estate, and went over with my husband and apologized. And the other thing, making sure that I have my meal at a certain time, because I'm going so hard all day. I cannot skip meals, and I have to have meals at certain times, or else I'm dropping. And I don't want to eat garbage. I want to have a meal. I want to sit down and eat. So we were going over that and the importance of truly what we do today. And I know this sounds mundane. I know it sounds wackadoodle sometimes, hearing it over and over again. These are the things that make us miserable. These are the things that make for a horrible day when you don't stand up. This people-pleasing. And I said to my husband, that is you. My husband cooks, I clean up. That's what we do. It's not about praising one another, or one's better than the other, or one's carrying a black book and one's doing more. No, we're all working. We're all working hard. And this is how the fights happen at home, with the kids, with the parents, with the spouses, with the partners, with the jobs. There needs to be boundaries, and down to how you're being paid, how you're being respected, feeling valued, but yet everybody keeping in check, everybody doing their part, not waiting for somebody else to clean up their shit. We all have to do our own. So it does get overwhelming. We're in season. It's beautiful. The weather's getting nice. There's more work that needs to be done. It's time to clean up your addictions. It's time to clean up your messes so you can do your part, because, again, the reason I read that list is because you become lazy. You slack. You don't care when you're abusing yourself. And what happens is the person keeping the ship going gets overwhelmed and stressed out and resentful. And this is how it happens. So that's why I read the list and go over it every single day. The importance of having a good day is being clean, not abusing yourself, doing the next right thing, doing your part without a black book, without complaining, so you can have a good day. There's no miracle person out there. There's no miracle job out there. Every job we have, there's going to be things that you hate. Every home that you run, even when you have a home, it's a lot of responsibility. When you get your home, it doesn't mean your life is going to be a million times better. No, you just have a million times more responsibility. And, there was a saying years ago when Lincoln said, freedom's not for free. What are you going to do with your new freedom? And it's the same when you clean up your life. You can no longer blame people around you and what you do. You have to take full responsibility when you clean up your life. And that's another form of responsibility. So again, it's about staying in the day, staying focused, doing your part in speaking up, no people pleasing, and making sure Everybody in the home is doing their part. And no one is more special. No one is more prettier. No one is more greater. No man is better than the woman. No woman is better than the man. Cut the bull crap out. Everybody has a job to do. This way, if everybody's doing their job, it's life and harmony in the home. And that is taking care of your world. That's all we can do. That's it. We can't focus on the crap that's going on outside, all the bullshit on the news. That's all a shit show. None of us can control any of that. What we control is what we do at home. So today, stay focused. Make sure, no people pleasing. Speak up. Break through that wall. Do not have anybody walk all over you. And again, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. We end up resenting and hating everything we do if we do too much. When we stay balanced, it's life and harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everybody around you and all the duties that you have to do. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. No more, no less. The goal for all of us is truly living life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom or else you get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's always a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie inside of you. You smooth talkers, your words mean nothing. Your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful spiritual saying from Michael Singer. Spirituality. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great task by a series of small tasks. This way it doesn't get to be too difficult. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Your spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and to learn to embrace change. The discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around, out of control, it will wreak havoc. Remember, if you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself, if you go beyond your psychological limits, if you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back. It's okay to break through that wall and do the things that feel uncomfortable so you can go to the other side and live the life. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Trust the process. You are worth it. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book. Okay. It says, abstinence from all addictions is freedom from bondage. Discipline is necessary for anything you want to accomplish in life. Well, discipline is the key to all success. Without discipline, because just like, for example, I did not want to do the podcast last night. I was so upset and so mad at myself, angry with the way I behaved, just tired, hungry, and out of control. And I was able to go upstairs, calm down, get right, and end up having a good night's sleep, which I really needed. I was just on overload, and I took it out on my husband, and I cleaned all that up this morning. But one of the things that discipline is truly freedom, and that's why I say, take something you want to change and do it for 30 days. And there's going to be many days where you don't want to do it, but make that one thing the most important thing you do. And after 30 days, it starts to be a way of life. It's not hard. It's not as hard anymore. So if you want to change and you want a career and you want to do something different, you still have to go to your job and be disciplined and pay your bills. But that's why it's important that all those distractions that I read off to you, do you know how many hours people waste a night? 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours in the evening doing nothing but crap. And they could take that time to work towards the career they want and be disciplined and say, I'll do 1 hour a night, or I'll do 25 calls, or I'll stay on the computer for 1 hour to look for jobs I want. All these things have to be disciplined in a day. Believe me, there's going to be days where you're not going to want to do it. The discipline, and it has to be a priority. It has to be important, or you're not going to do it. You have to say to yourself, what are you willing to do? How important is this to you? It's the same with cleaning up any addiction you want. It has to be the most important thing you do, because there's always going to be distractions. There's always going to be reasons to use. There's always going to be reasons to abuse yourself. We always lie to ourselves. It's very easy to do. That's where you need the accountability and somebody you love and trust to work with you. But believe me, it's so worth it. But you have to make that stand and make yourself a priority, or you're going to stay in the same shit show every single day and nothing's going to change. And you only have you to blame. Okay, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I could change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. We need to be a priority to ourselves. The rest will follow. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. You cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do, and to have a successful day. And mine is always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and making sure my food is clean. We can all heal together. It is a decision from our head to our heart. If you want to reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com, leave your phone number. If you want to learn about the workshops or order books and I'll sign them for you, leave your number. If you want to learn about my services, Life in Harmony online.com, leave your number. I'll call you and go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that round button, that colorful round button that says L. Hit subscribe. They will automatically come to you. But what I want you to do is start with podcast number 1. I did a playlist, so it starts with podcast number 1 and it goes all the way to the end. You have to start from the beginning to be able to understand and make sense of everything you're learning, because it can be a little overwhelming and a lot to digest. And remember, you have to relearn everything you've learned. And I want you to have an unheard of day today. And thank you for listening.